welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the UTEP Miners and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Miners offense to go on the attack first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. All kinds of room to the right. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop. The ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Is there a better way to respond than right there? First possession, your defense gives up a touchdown, and the kick return unit creates the excitement and goes right down the field, makes the huge play, and grabs the momentum back in this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Might have a chance. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Got a man. It's Mitchell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Delayed handoff. It's Scott. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Running inside, it's Jones. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quarterback keep, and the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Colson. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Looking to the big tight end, and they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, Now they have the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And off to Jones. Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The play-action fake. Snags it, and there's running room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Miners are in the hurry-up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. They'll send the tight end in motion. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that is exactly the execution you want from your zone defense, man. Zone defense means eyes on the quarterback. As soon as he throws the football, eye break. Nice job breaking on the football, being physical.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Trying to set up the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Colson.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Miners.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Let's go.
On the draw, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew. Coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass, and I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. Maybe a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll be 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Brown will throw it. He's got him. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Escapes the pressure going right. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To throw, it's Colson. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Sooners eyeing an 8th straight victory today. It's been a dream start to the season, and this game has been no different. This fan base is fired up. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Fargo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Miners will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what time. There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a deep grab. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Once he got some room, it was over.
And man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead. Oh, he's got some space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Colson. The throw. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes a man miss. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
And how about a third down? They try to attack the outer part of the field. A lot of times those out routes are the hardest passes to throw. Defense ready. Good third down defense, and they get the win on that one.
The Miners send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
22. Go.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. With the catch, it's Collins. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. Running inside, it's Scott. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys leading into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Brown will throw it. Buys a little time. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Starts to scramble to the left. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Headed to the edge, it's Jones. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Miners will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Motion from the wideout. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse as this defense is ready for this guy. To the air, it's Colson. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Slithers into space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Runs through a tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The give on the inside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That turnover on the last possession was a killer. Now it's a 2-score game, and they've got to get things going right now. Back to throw, it's Colson. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's Thomas.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The lone back's got it. Finding some room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. and they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Looking for a man. It's Colson. Rushes on him. Sack, this defense all over him. The hurry up now, 2nd down, caught kicking.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on. on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Fires to the wideout. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.